Night. It's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here's Garland. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Lillard surveying the D. No good on the triple. And here are the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Here's Flagg. That one off the back iron and out. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lillard with the bucket.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Sharp with it. Now guarded by Murray. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Williamson. Here we go, one-on-one. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Flagg missing. Here's Queen. Lillard outside. Here's Queen. Pass to Murray. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Williamson.
What a dunk! Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And, G.A., you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now, Flagg. After the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Hachimura. Here's Ayton. Pass to Flagg. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Murray. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for the Grizzlies. And it's Flagg missing. Murray with it. Garland picks him up. Murray outside. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a wide open look for Flagg. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And if Flagg can hit from that distance with any level of consistency, there's truly no stopping.
Here's Queen. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Black with it. Still without a basket. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Flagg.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Off target from outside.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Lillard outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta.
Well, few shoot from deep range as well as Lillard, and he takes a lot of these extra long shots.
In the corner, it's flagged. He's all alone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the skill level Damian Lillard plays at is almost unbelievable. His shot is so polished. His passes are so smart. Dame is truly elite.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass the flag. Just 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from 3-point range. Garland's got 6.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more confident.
McDaniels outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Murray down low.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Black. Now Hachimura. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Clue. "36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Garland. An easy 2 points on the layup. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Here's Lillard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Allen drives in, and the shot goes in. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
San March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
Now, here's McDaniels. Lillard outside. Puts up a deep three. Black grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. To the inside. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now, here's Sharp. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Williamson. Lillard with the rebound.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Walsh. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Williamson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. McDaniels outside. Over to the wing. Lillard left side. Comes up empty down low. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here are the Grizzlies now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Walsh. Thompson outside to stop the drought. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now Black, still yet to score. 7-foot shot, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Now here's Murray. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Merrill. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Good D by Thompson. Atlanta leading by 3. And here's Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Murray. And the Rejection by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Black, covered by Smith. Trying to get something going. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his first 2 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level. Well, there's the length of Black coming into play. The wingspan making a difference. Murray outside. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Murray will happily go to the line. He was kind of looking for contact with that move inside. And he makes both free throws. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Garland, no good. Here's Walsh. Still scoreless. Smith outside. Deep 2 from Murray. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Atlanta. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Garland at the elbow. Down low. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Pass to Murray. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Outside Garland. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got 13 points.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Kicks it out to Lillard. It's deflected. And stolen by Sharp. Outside Garland. Garland is doubled. 6 to shoot. Here's flag. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The Grizzlies with the lead. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment, but they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
The Grizzlies making a change here.
Number 15, DeAndre Ayton.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. 4 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
Not many players with Lillard's size are as fearless as he is taking it inside. He plays with so much confidence.
Pass the flag. Now Hachimura. Stolen by McDaniel. And here is Murray. With the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Garland. Hachimura the screen. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's McDaniel. Missed inside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. And the 3 off target.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
There's Garland. And that one drops for him. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
I thought they played better defense in the first half. Since the break, they've been missing something.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Queen. Back to Lillard. Takes it off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now Garland. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Garland's got 18 points.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Pass to Queen. 3-pointer Lillard. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim. Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Lillard outside. McDaniels on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Williamson. And McDaniels with the block.
Well, a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground. Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, I'm Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Takes a step back. Pass to Queen. They need this one. And the layup is up and in. Queens got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Sean. A shake. Black, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. The Hawks trail by 4. Smith outside. Allen outside. Murray with it. 8 points for him. Nails the baby hook. Murray's got 10. There's Russell with the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. 2K Sports. 30 And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Smith outside. Outside Collins. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Smith outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Now Black. He's covered by Murray. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Outside Collins. Pass to Murray. That's tipped. To the middle. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14.
The defender wanted the block flag a little too much.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, their shot blocks. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. That they are really piling up the steals in this one.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's Murray just grinding it out and getting rewarded.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Pass to Allen. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Murray. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Grizzlies making a switch here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Garland. And it's Hachimura in the corner. For three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
It's Allen with the drive. Pass to Walsh. Clock at 6. And he drives in. This one for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Garland. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Garland's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Now Black. It's good from about 19 feet. Black's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
And hard work on the glass once again, guys. And they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
So the wing on the left. Now here is Hachimura. A 3 from Garland. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Murray looking around. Lillard outside. Can they get it? And Lillard throws it down.
Does anyone love the big moments more than Damian Lillard? I don't think so.
Here's Flag. Beyond the arc. Murray rips down the board. Here's Lillard. Now McDaniel. He's off from 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Knocks down the 3.
Nice find by Ayton out on the perimeter. Always great when your big man can move the ball back out.
Lillard fires. The 3 is off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Flag. No good from 3. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. Murray. It's good.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Black with it. Outside Garland. Ayton. Cleared away by Lillard. Here's Murray for 3. Down he goes for 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isola. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. It's a 1-point game. Here's Williamson. McDaniels pulls it down. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Murray outside to take the lead. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. He's just staying poised down the stretch. That's a big make for Williamson.
They set the pick. Murray. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels on the wing. Here's Murray. And there's the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many